welcome everybody to Lancer Live. Tonight's matchup between the Wildcats of Saint Ignatius and the Lancers of St. Francis in this women's and men's varsity water polo doubleheader. Saint Ignatius on the offensive front. Dumps it in close. Snatched away by a Lancer defense. Goalie sends it way down deep to a waiting offense. And bumped away. It'll be Lancer ball coming back. And a ref from the whistle there. Give the Lancers a chance to set this one up. Swings it up top. A horde of Wildcats blocking any sort of way to get it close to the net there. Goes for that top left corner, gets it back of the net. Just was patient there, waited for the correct opening, saw nobody down close, took the shot herself. And the Wildcats now looking to answer. Whistle from the ref. Gonna send it back up top, looking for an opening. Tries that top right corner, no good, just over, wasn't tipped. And it's 1-0 Lancers. Lancers looking to capitalize. Out wide, looking to dump it in the middle. Can she secure it? There's a whistle there. And it looks like we're going to get a 5-meter. It'll be number 13, Allegusti, for St. Francis on this 5-meter. Tries to skip it off the water. Banks off the top right corner there. And the Wildcats emerge unscathed. It'll be now the Wildcats on the offensive. Tapped away by Hannah Moltz of the Lancers. And she will continue to take it up for her team. Dumps it way down, trying to look deep again for Allegusti. Just a little bit too much. And the goalkeeper for the Wildcats able to secure it and send it back for their own team. Whistle from the referee. Lancer's going to try and send it way down. Great save by the Wildcats there. Incredible one-on-one with a Lancer. She's able to get up out of the water, make the incredible save there. Quick shot there from Eliza Harlow for St. Ignatius. They disappear behind the scoreboard. And Wildcats will reset up at the top, looking in. One-on-one with the defender. Whistle. And Wildcats again, reset. Throws it at that top right corner. Can't connect. And Lancers now take over on the offensive. it looks like Lancers are going to get another chance at a 5-meter here. Tiffany McGuire for the Lancers of St. Francis. Sinks it back. And that'll make it 2-0. St. Francis in the lead in this first period. Wildcats looking to respond. Over there at the far right side of your screen. Takes it to the right wing. Trying to find somebody close to the net there. Tipped away. Tipped away by Mason Spencer. Wildcats again trying to respond. That was Eliza Harlow trying to make a quick turn. Couldn't connect with the net there, and now they'll play some defense as the Lancers rush back to get on offense. Tiffany McGuire struggling to maintain possession as a horde of Wildcats swarms her. And Wildcats now will take it back down the pool on their next offensive possession. Haven't connected yet in this first period, as you can see in the top right-hand side of your screen. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this first period, and Wildcats still scoreless. Whistle from the referee. Wildcats reset. Another whistle. Wildcats trying to find that opening. Tries to dish it in there. Great save by Spencer for the Lancers. That was really just a quick tip there from the Wildcats. And the Lancers now pushing. They're going to take this to the left side. 1 minute, 55 seconds remaining in the first period. Tries to sneak one past the goalkeeper. Cannot. And now the Wildcats still scoreless in this first period, looking to respond. 2-0 St. Francis. Wildcats on the left side. Almost beat the defender there. Just couldn't get past. And it's off to the races. It's 2-on-1. Lancers Wildcats. And a wide open shot. Just tipped away. An incredible save there. A couple great saves already for the Wildcats. I believe that was Hannah Moltz for the Lancers with the shot. Whistle from the referee. Wildcats a reset. Tries to get it in nice and close. Another whistle there. Too much going on. And with that, Lancers are going to be down a player as the Wildcats connect in the back of the net for their first score of the day, making it 2-1 St. Francis on top. And after the Wildcats' first score, Lancers looking to respond here as they go into formation. Just 30 seconds left in this first period. Lancers on the far right side. Waiting. Whistle from the referee. They'll get to reset. It'll be a quick little turnover there, as the Wildcats now pushing. Wildcats almost all alone down there on their right side, trying to find an opening, trying to equalize. Great save from the Lancers. Mason Spencer there. Great save, able to sneak away this first period. 2-1 St. Francis on top. The teams will reconvene in their corners. Great day of water polo here today at the Holy Cross Aquatic Center here in Mountain View, California. It was a little hot earlier. It cooled down to a beautiful about 77 degrees here. Just a beautiful day for water polo. A couple rescheduling conflicts led to the freshman JV and varsity squads all playing here in Mountain View, California, all together. Not something you get to see all the time, but when you do, it is quite special. And so far in this first period, a great West Catholic League matchup between the Wildcats and the Lancers. A couple great saves on both ends of the pool. And a lot of great defense going on as well, as both teams have been getting shots off, but they've been contested. They've been hands in the face, not a lot of just clear open lanes for the offense to take advantage of there. So both teams trying to make each other work for it here as we get back into the action. Teams back in the pool. The Wildcats break their huddle. And there's the whistle. Both teams are off. Referee just dumps the ball in. And it's going to be the Lancers on offense first. They're able to snag the ball there. Trying to bring it down deep, just to the right of the goal. And a whistle from the referee. It's going to be a turnover. Wildcats taking it back. Right side of the pool. Right side of your screen, dumping it in. Little hook pass. Defender swarms. Shot clock winding down, 5 seconds left. Great defense there by the Lancers and able to turn it over. And they'll swing it back on the offensive. And a turnover there. Wildcats back on it. Quick little push there. Wildcats retain. Great defense there by the Lancers. Shot is high and wide from the Wildcats. Bouncing against the back gate. Lancers so far have not been able to put together a successful offensive push in this second period. They were quick to attack in the first. Wildcats now playing a little bit more cautious defense. Lancers, quick opportunity here. She can find a window. Just banks off the top crossbar. It's not over yet, and that gets swatted into the goal. That would be Haley Moltz. Never left it. She tried to dump it. She hit the crossbar. It rebounded off a Wildcat defender. She's able to paddle it in with her left hand. It finds the back of the net. Making it 3-1 Lancers on top with 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this second period. Wildcats trying to find an opening. Lancers quick to defend. They bash it away. And they're going to move to offense. Quick goal there. Finds that back left corner. Christina Fernandez with a great rocket shot to bring the score. 4-1, Lancers on top now. 4 minutes, 52 seconds left in this second period here in Mountain View, California at the Holy Cross Aquatic Center. Wildcats searching. Finds two on the left side of the net. Tries to find that back corner. Just misses. Fantastic save by Spencer there. Had a little help by that top crossbar corner as well, but able to deflect it and secure it, making sure it did not drift in. Lancers now on the attack, swinging it over to the top. Finds one. Left corner, great save by the Wildcats. And the Wildcats on the offensive. Searching. Quick spin there, tangled up with a defender. Wildcats are going to maintain possession. Trying to set something up, trying to get a little bit of a crossing pattern here. Trying to get it in close. Lancers swarm. They're able to steal it away. And there's quick whistle there. And it comes in from the corner there. Lots of whistles. Referees want to reset something. And Lancers now on the offensive. Open shot. A little bit too far away. Trying to find an opening. Trying to dump it in really close. Elise Krupitzer. Searching. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Tries to skip it off the bottom left. And a fantastic save by Grace Walsh, who's led in 4 so far for the Wildcats, but other than that has made some tremendous saves in some pretty sticky situations for the Wildcats. And a couple blasts to the whistle there. Wildcats retain possession on this offensive drive. They're very close here. Open net. Great tip by Spencer for the Lancers to pass that off. The left side of the net was wide open, and she was able to extend an arm and deflect it. And the Lancers now on a bull rush here. One-on-one. Goaltender. Great save. And then a quick bounce off. Grace Walsh had come up with a great save. And the ball bounces off. And the Lancers are able to just scoop it back up and do a quick, easy lob back of the net. It'll be 5-1 now. Lancers on top. 2 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the second period of play. Wildcats trying to reset, trying to regain some momentum. That first period, that late goal sort of felt like they had found their groove and maybe they'd be roaring back here, but St. Francis so far has found a rhythm and they're sticking with it. Wildcats searching, trying to find an opening. Whistles all around. Wildcats searching, tries a quick shot there. Just banks off. You can see the frustration on the Wildcats coach's face. As that was really a great effort. And just a great effort met with a great save by Mason Spencer in the net for the Lancers. 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Wildcats dumping it in close. Couldn't make the turn. Lancers sort of scramble on defense. They're able to swarm and retake possession. Now it's a one-on-one. Finds that back right corner. Haley Moltz. That'll be another one for her tonight. Was able to escape the crowd with a breakaway and make it one-on-one. And Grace Walsh unable to come up with the save for the Wildcats. Saint Ignatius taking it down the middle, trying to find an open member there. Can't, and it's swiped away by the Lancers. And a whistle there. And a quick pair of fouls there as both teams swap possession back and forth due to some illegal activity. And now it'll be the Lancers on offense. And once again, another whistle. Lancers arguing the original foul wasn't met with space given by the defender. Either way, referee calls it. Wildcats back on the offense. Will they capitalize? No. Another foul as possession is changed again. And the Lancers off to the races. Dumping the pass in deep. Against Sarah Withers here, one-on-one. Tries to find that left corner. Unable. Seemed like she might have been tipped by a defender. Either way, Grace Walsh able to come up with a save. Much needed as St. Francis in the lead 6-1. Wildcats, if they hope to come back, needed every save that she can give them. And they needed to capitalize right here. Trying to find an open window. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And a change of possession here after a foul. Spencer will take it up the pool with just a couple seconds left in play, and she is able to lob one from one end of the pool to the next over the head of Grace Walsh and into the net, and it was in time. Now it's 7-1. Lancers on top. And that's something you see many players try to do at the end of periods. The goaltender will just try to take it up, and they'll get to do a quick lob to see if they can get close. And in the JV and freshman games earlier today, we saw players trying that very same shot, and Spencer's able to connect. So chalk one up for the goalkeeper. 7-1 St. Francis on top. The intensity of the Wildcats in that first period seemed like they had a little bit left of that momentum in that first half of the second period, and then it just fizzled out. Couldn't put together good offensive possessions, unable to connect. despite some really great saves by the senior Grace Walsh. The rest of the defense unable to kind of lend a hand to their goalkeeper. And the Lancers of St. Francis connect multiple times in that period. 5 scores in the second period. Taking a commanding 7-1 lead. Stay tuned to the conclusion of the women's varsity matchup for a broadcast of the men's varsity water polo matchup. Again, St. Francis, Saint Ignatius head-to-head, and what should be another great matchup of this West Catholic Athletic League water polo game here in Mountain View, California at the Holy Cross Aquatic Center. Mason Spencer in the goal tonight for the St. Francis Lancers, having a tremendous showing this evening. Just letting one past. Made a couple of great saves, but really has been helped tremendously by her defense tonight. Anytime the ball gets close, there's just a swarm of minimum 3 Lancers that swarm to the ball and make it incredibly difficult for the Wildcats to get close. Any shot that they're taking at this point is getting is from a extended distance. And we'll be back here in a couple minutes for the third period of action. Stay with us. And we're back. Sorry about that, folks. We unfortunately lost a camera angle. One of our cameras did not cooperate. So I will do my best here to keep you informed on what's happening on this side of the pool. Wildcats swarming, could not connect. They had a great shot there. Now it'll be the Lancers returning on the offensive. Saint Ignatius, middle of the pool. Bringing it up. Anya Frey there, number 7. Trying to find somebody inside. Wildcats there. Roughed up a bit by Alex Childs. They're able to reset, try to get a shot off, but it's wide left. So now St. Francis to respond. Hannah Moltz. And a quick foul. Wildcats now on the offensive. Trying to dump it in, but stolen away by the Lancers. They're going to pass it back to Spencer to reset. Tries to send it deep to Giusti. She's trying to break away. She's wrapped up. Tries a shot to the far right. That's smacked down by Walsh. (7-1) Lancers. Quick whistle there. Wildcats are going to reset. And a quick change. Lancers back on the offensive. Moltz dumping it into Giusti. One-on-one with the goalie. Finds that back left corner. And another goal there for the Lancers. Making it 9-1. Apologize, I missed a score in there. (9 to 1). St. Francis in a commanding lead. Catherine Schatz. Jocelyn Jabber tries to find the net there. That was Nicole Strella, the senior for the Wildcats. Another great save by Spencer. The Lancers back on the move. 2-on-1 situation. Tries to find that right side of the net. Unable to connect. Number 15, Rana Kalogi. Just, you can see it there on the right side of your screen. Every time the Wildcats try to get in close, there is just a host of Lancer defenders. No easy shots given. Back up top, trying to find space, unable. Has to pass it out wide. 15 seconds on the shot clock. And a whistle there. Wildcats get a chance to reset as Lancers are going to be down a player, and it skips off the right arm of defender Alex Childs. And the Wildcats able to put another one up on the board. Wildcat ball. Coming off of a great score, great team effort. And they're going to call a timeout. That'll be Saint Ignatius with a timeout there. Again, immediately following the conclusion of tonight's women's varsity water polo matchup will be a matchup for the men's varsity water polo teams, between the Wildcats of Saint Ignatius and the Lancers of St. Francis. And they are currently warming up in the pool next to this women's varsity matchup. And the ref lobs the ball back with 15 seconds on the shot clock here in this third period. Quick whistle there. Too much contact from the defender. Wildcats almost had an opportunity there. They lose it. He really had a great opportunity there. It would have been close to one-on-one with just the goalie to beat. Too much contact there. Nicole Strella whistled by the referee. And another change of possession. Wildcats looking to set something up, looking to spread out this Lancer defense that has been so good tonight, swarming the inside, not allowing easy shots as the Lancers there are quick to steal the ball back. And that was really a great defensive bump by Annalisa Vavoso for the Lancers. Back on the offensive. And it did hit the left side, hit that crossbar. And it did drift its way into the net before Grace Walsh was able to swat it away, making it 2-10. Lancers on top with 1 minute, 39 seconds remaining in this period. Just a defender to beat, tries that left corner. Really a great opportunity, but just not enough on the ball. The Lancers looking to respond. Haley Moltz finds another Lancer, and they sink it back of the net. Making quick work of that possession. 11-2, Lancers on top. 1 minute, 12 seconds left in the period. Caitlin Kwan now for the Wildcats. Again, trying to get something in close. Stingy defense by the Lancers there. Reset. Wildcats up top, tries to go deep through the hands of Spencer. Quite a rocket from Caitlin Kwan. When you can't find someone to help you out, help yourself. She's able to rocket one through the hands of Spencer, who has a little smile on her face because she can't imagine that she let that one through after having such a great night. 40 seconds left in the period. And Kwan now finding some new energy after quite an amazing goal, playing great defense. Lancers able to hold on to a quick turn. Nice save by Grace Walsh with 25 seconds left. No shot clock now. Walsh will take this one up herself. She's at the midway mark. And Lancers going to press her. Kwan maintains possession, but just barely. Wildcats, quick shot on the left, off the bar. 3 seconds left. Spencer tries that open goal shot again. Not enough on it this time. Can't make the distance. And the score, 11-3. We'll be right back for the fourth period in just a moment. And we're looking at the final period here of play in this women's varsity matchup. 11-3 Lancers on top. In the final 7-minute period, we'll see if the Wildcats can respond, put a couple more on the board. And they're off. Referees drop the ball in. Lancers look like they're going to have it. And it's knocked back. Lancers in possession to begin the final period of play. Looking for an opening. To the right side, it's Hannah Moltz. Lancers reset after the whistle. No one open. No one open. And it looks like Lancers are going to get a 5-meter. Taking the shot. Looks like Tiffany McGuire, as a Wildcats player, is sent to the box. It's Catherine Schatz. And a rocket shot by McGuire finds the top of the net. 12-3 Lancers in the lead. Wildcats, middle of the pool. Drifting right. Two Wildcats making a run for it, but they're swarmed by defenders. Wildcats forced to go deep left, now back up top. Tries to rocket one up deep, trying to get a deflection. And it defers to the Lancers' favor. As now Spencer rockets it deep to an open Moltz, who's got nothing to beat but the goalkeeper, and a tremendous save by Grace Walsh. It was tipped. It also looked like the shot was going a little high, so had Moltz not touched, may have gone to the Wildcats' favor. Lancers will take it from the corner. Moltz centers. McGuire. Back of the net there. Great setup. Drew the defense away, leaving McGuire open. And Lancers will make a couple substitutions. Alex Childs Lauren Royce. Sarah Withers checking back in for St. Francis. 5 minutes, 52 seconds remaining. And play resumes. Lancers making it very difficult. Anywhere near their net is a dangerous place to be. And just when the Wildcats think they have somebody, and a shot attempt there on the left side, deflected away by Sarah Withers. Getting an arm on it. Fighting for it. And McGuire swims away with possession for the Lancers. Withers now taking it up. McGuire looking in. Finds Royce. Trying to center. Trying to center it for the Lancers. Tangled up. Great save by Walsh. As McGuire had possession, she's found the back of the net a couple times this evening already. Unable to connect that time. 1-on-1 near the net. Quick whistle. Wildcats maintain. Quick shot. Off the crossbar. Great effort by Ella Zarumski for the Wildcats there. Just couldn't connect. The shot was a little too high off the crossbar. But one of the more quality attempts we've seen this evening from the Saint Ignatius Wildcats. And Walsh able to swarm that, keep the Lancers away. And Harlow being swarmed by a Lancer. And it looks like that was Hannah Maltz, who is going to get being sent to the bin for her actions there. And a timeout called as St. Ignatius will have a momentary advantage as the Lancers will be down a player. 13-3, St. Francis on top. And St. Ignatius now just trying to put together a few things, see what they can do. Coach might want to test some plays out, some ideas out, some players in different positions. See what teams can do when they're backed into a corner. Again, a broadcast of the men's varsity game will be following this matchup immediately at the conclusion. Both teams are getting very warm in the pool next door. Three minutes and 40 seconds left. Wildcats looking for an opening. Really close there. Elsa Holscher with a great shot. Tried to find that left corner near the top and just skipped out. Really a tremendous look for the Wildcats there as they swing it back to Holscher. Finds the opposite corner, bottom right. And they're able to put up another score on the board. 4-13. Lancers made a series of substitutions at the timeout. Spencer is out at goal. Now it is Grace Dowling filling in these final 3.5 minutes. Lancers advancing. Stolen away by the Wildcats. They'll maintain possession. And Walsh will push this up. And before the shot, a foul called. Wildcats will get a second opportunity here. Left side, Wildcats looking for an opening. Gonna have to swing it out wide. Crosses. It's Horschler again, and she finds the corner for the second time this period. 5-13. Grace Dowling unable to make the save. 2.5 minutes left. Lancers pushing. Trying to make the turn. Tries that top right corner off the crossbar. Walsh lucky for that. Kalogli with the shot there for the Lancers. Lancers able to steal possession from the Wildcats down in their own territory. Fernandez with some great defense. And Dowling attempted to get the ball way up front, but just a little bit too much on it, and it's tapped away by Zaromski, the junior, for the Wildcats. Just over 1:30 left. 15 on the shot clock. And they lose possession there with 1:20 left. Dowling sends it up. Lancers unable to maintain. And Wildcats would like to take a timeout. As an ejection was called on the Lancers. Kalogli sent to the bin. The 1:12 left. And so the Wildcats want to set up a little set piece with just over a minute left with the man advantage. Trying to find the right angle, spreading it around. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Still pretty deep, trying to get it in closer. Stingy defense by the Lancers. And there's an opening here. Far left corner just curved wide, but it was there. 13-5, 45 seconds left. And that was really a great opportunity there for the Wildcats, unable to convert. Lancers passing around, trying to find an opening. Some great passing and a great save by Walsh. Fernandez with a powerful shot. But Walsh able to maintain composure with under 10 seconds now. She's going to bring this past the halfway mark. 5 on the clock now. Time's winding down. Unaware of the timing there. She could have potentially got a big, deep shot off with just 5 seconds left. And that's your final. 13 St. Francis, 5 for Saint Ignatius. Stay tuned for the men's game. I'm going to run to fix the camera, and I'll be back.
David, I'll take start here. You ready to go?
And the men's game is underway. And we've got our other camera angle back, which is always exciting. Lancers looking to score first. 5 on the shot clock. Going to be unable to get a shot off in time, which will force a turnover. Wildcats with it. Center of the pool. Going to be answered by some defense. Baseline now. Searching, finds an open man, but just misses high. Unable to find the net there. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. And it'll be the Lancers on offense. Top right of your screen. Now centering. Trying to make the turn. Swarmed by just a horde of Saint Ignatius defenders. And in the middle of the swarm was a foul, granting a 5-meter penalty for the Lancers. Finds the net there. And the Lancers will be on the board first. 1-0, St. Francis. St. Ignatius now trying to respond. They're in that right baseline corner. To the top. Swatted away by the Lancers, who are now on a breakaway. Goalie's going to send it way down deep to the left of your screen in the corner. Trying to find an angle, unable. And now St. Ignatius back on the attack. 4 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. In the deep corner. Going baseline, trying to find an angle to do the old 1-2. Looking for a man. Finds it deep, unable to convert. In time, shot clock winds out. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left. Lancers in the far right corner. Trying to find a man close. Trying to find a man in the center. Great defense by St. Ignatius. St. Ignatius now on the move. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Great pass to Cross. 5 seconds on the shot clock, winding out. Almost finds the net, but takes a lucky St. Francis bounce off the left post. And from my angle, it really looked like it hit the inside of the left post. And luckily for the Lancers, it is able to deflect out. No goal. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in this opening period. And a quick shot by the Wildcats. And again, not good bounces for them. Rimming off the crossbar there. St. Ignatius now has missed on a couple really quality shots that just did not bounce their way. Three seconds on the shot clock. Quick shot off. No good. Great defense there by the goaltender. Just going to send it out for their team. Just a minute 55 left. St. Ignatius searching for an opening. Looking for the angle. St. Francis down a man after that penalty. SI trying to find a shot that can take advantage of the differential. Trying to press. Elevates. Doesn't like it. Quick shot. Fantastic save by St. Francis as the shot clock was winding down to its final seconds. St. Francis pressing on the left. Looking right. One-on-one. Can't control it. If they could have had a grip with their left hand there, might have had a great shot. Elevates, trying to find room. Pressing. One-on-one. And a quick dump off. But too close there. So no goal. 45 seconds left. 20 on the shot clock. SI pushing on the left side. And that one takes a favorable bounce this time. Off the crossbar. Drifts into the net. 1-1. With just 32 seconds remaining in this exciting opening period. St. Francis, 20 seconds at the baseline. Trying to find room, trying to find the angle. Swings it up top. Just 5 on the shot clock now. Tipped off by the Wildcats. And that's the first period. Both teams will convene in their corners and return in just 2 minutes. So far, an intense matchup between the Wildcats and Lancers in this men's varsity matchup. Women's game just before. Lancers opened up early. Wildcats hung around for a period or two before St. Francis was able to eventually run away, ultimately winning 13-5. Seven minutes on the clock, ready for the second period to begin. And here's the referee. And there's the drop. Looks like Saint Ignatius will get to it first, but it's dumped out. And so it's going to be St. Francis. SI unable to scoop it back to their side. They pushed it out of bounds. And so now the Lancers get the opening offensive possession of the second period. Some great defense there. Hands up all around by SI. Not able to get a clean shot. A quick 1-2 there, unable. But an SI player went over a St. Francis player there, so they're able to maintain possession, trying to get resettled. 6 minutes, 28 seconds left, and there's a whistle. And so it's going to be the Wildcats' ball. Top right side of your screen. Wildcats trying to center. Swinging right. Looking for the open man close with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Tries to dump it in quick. It's stolen away. St. Francis with some tremendous defense there to keep the Wildcats out of the net. This is going to be aired out wide. Top left of your screen. Trying to bring it in close. There's a man open on the other side if he can get the ball to them. Unable. Wildcats with the possession now. 5 minutes, 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Whistle, Lancer ball. Five minutes, 10 seconds. Lancers on the right side, trying to swing it wide. Trying to get the angle, unable. Wildcats push. And trying to make a statement here as we near the halfway mark of the period and of the match. Wildcats have been really crisp so far on passing, but a swarm of Lancers there just strip it away. Lancers on the right side. Trying to come in close. Trying to dump it in. Just in between the goalkeep and that right post. Saw a small window. Tried to take it. But SI quick to defend. 4 minutes now in this second period. Wildcats now on the offensive. Swinging it again right. Trying to find an open man close. Goes cross. Tries to skip one in on the inside corner. But some quality defending keeps the Wildcats out of the net. Wildcats searching. Looking for the man. Dumps it in close. Spins around behind the back. What a score. A Wildcat player received the pass with a close, with a defender just close behind. And they were able to quickly maintain possession and do an incredible spin in place and a behind-the-back score with their right hand. To give their team the slight edge here, 2-1. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left. Lancers off the fingertips. Swinging wide. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Off the crossbar. And Wildcats now trying to settle in. See if they can answer with another offensive statement. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Wildcats looking off the crossbar. Great shot from way deep. Lancers in the backstroke. Now they've got possession. Deep right corner. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Tries to skip one on in the inside corner. A tricky move, but Wildcats able to defend. And now they'll push onto offense with just now 2 minutes left and a whistle. And Lancers are going to lose a man. And a quick timeout by SI. They want to draw this one up with just under now 2 minutes. 1 minute, 58 seconds left in the second period. Score 2-1. Wildcats able to take the lead with an incredible behind-the-back score. No look. Sort of spin move with that right hand. Tune in Friday for Lancer Live's broadcast of the, again, SI St. Francis matchup for the varsity football game here in Mountain View. So Lancers look to take on their first West Catholic Athletic League opponent after a historic win 2 weeks ago against the Spartans of De La Salle, breaking the 30-year streak of De La Salle never having lost a game to another Northern California team until 2 weeks ago when St. Francis won in the last 16 seconds of that game. We'll have all the football action for you here Friday night. You won't want to miss the league opener for the St. Francis Lancers against the Wildcats of Saint Ignatius Friday night. Back into the action here in the pool at the Holy Cross Aquatic Center. Just a minute 40 left on the clock. Wildcats able to tip one in after some tremendous passing. Just keeping the ball active, keeping St. Francis on the move, waiting for that break in the defense. And they found it on a quick tip in the top right corner of the net. 3-1. 1 minute, 25 seconds left. St. Francis centered. Now swinging right, taking it towards the back. They're going to get another chance here. Elevates. Tries to find a good angle. Trying to find an avenue to tip it in. Goes deep. Goes wide. 1-2. Off the crossbar and in. A great shot there. Again, St. Francis kept the ball active, kept the hands moving. Was able to elevate at the right time with a quick dump to the crossbar and angles it in home to bring that score just a little closer. 3-2 now. St. Ignatius on top. Lancers approaching with 52 seconds left in the second period. Great block there by St. Francis. And now 33 seconds left. The Lancers, with 20 seconds on the shot clock, will send their men deep. Looking to spread out the defense. They're playing sideline to sideline. Really trying to spread out SI. Elevates. Quick shot! Left side. And that is the equalizer. 3-3. With now just 13 seconds left. Coach screaming no counterattack here. And if St. Francis can stave off this final push by SI going into the break, quite the momentum build as they've now scored 2 unanswered. And that's the buzzer. Great work by St. Francis's defense. And it's 3-3. Teams will switch sides. With the score 3-3 so far, this matchup's been pretty evenly matched. Lots of tremendous defense, aggressive play on both ends by both teams. And St. Francis really opened up immediately. The Wildcats stuck around and they took a 2-score lead before St. Francis opened back up with 2 back-to-back scores, one being the equalizer to bring it 3-3. Again, tune in this Friday night for Lancer Live's broadcast of the home football game against Saint Ignatius here in Mountain View. And we'll be back the next week with some varsity women's volleyball against Archbishop Mitty, either the next week or the week after. I can't remember the schedule perfectly there, but then again, looking forward into the schedule, October 8th, a home football matchup against a team from the South Bay, Valley Christian, coming to Mountain View, in what should be a great matchup in this Battle of the South Bay on October 8th. And towards the end of the month, stay tuned on the 28th or 29th for some women's varsity field hockey. For all things athletics, be sure to follow St. Francis Athletics on Twitter. We'll be tweeting the live stream links out there, as well as you could follow Lancer Live on Instagram for more broadcast updates. Looking at the second half now of play. Really a battle between the two teams of who can maintain the most aggressive defensive presence. Both teams have done such a good job of clogging up the lanes and clogging up the middle of the field of play. So anything offensively is just a difficult endeavor. Both goalkeepers playing tremendously well so far. Lots of great saves out there. Both defenses making it extremely difficult to score. And offenses really having to work at keeping hands and the ball active. As we're here now ready, 7 minutes now on the clock for this third period. And the referee with the ball, with the whistle, and they are off. And it looks like SI will touch it first, and they will have the first offensive possession of the second half. Trying to spread out the Lancer defense Lancers sticking to their guns, keeping 6 men really tight in there. Hands up. Shot clock winding down. Pass stolen away by the Lancers. And that ball's going to be dumped to the top right corner of your screen on the right deep corner of play here. Lancers on offense. Tries to swing it back up to the top to get things reset. Five seconds on the shot clock. Elevates. Tries to find that corner off the crossbar. Ball on the left side. Crosses. Tries to find the left corner. Tremendous save. But a rebound by the Wildcats gives them a second opportunity. And a man inside tries, finds the left corner. And there was a touch on the head there, according to the official. Wildcats maintain possession, 25 on the shot clock, 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Swinging wide right. Centers, tries a one touch, but misses wide right. Lancers now on the offensive with just 5 minutes. 2 minutes gone out of this period. Sends the ball deep. Goalkeeper to goalkeeper. A little bit too much on that one. Lost the touch as they had a Lancer way down deep on a breakaway. Wildcats on the right, looking to set it up, trying to center. Trying to get a man inside. Aggressive defense there by the Lancers. Lancers bringing up the right side. Tries to find the inside angle, but just lost it at the fingertips. And so Wildcats looking to respond. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 4 minutes remaining. Tipped away. Great defense. And a possession change. Wildcats on the defense. Lancers will reset it. Bring it to the center. Looking to get that quick tip again. On the inside, can't make the turn. Great defense by the Wildcats. Goalkeeper swims up and out to save that one. Snatches it away. And now we'll send it deep to their offense. Trying to make the quick tip again, but the man on the inside is just being swarmed, unable to get elevation. Dumps it in the corner. Shot clock winds out. Under 3 minutes now in the period. And Saint Ignatius is going to lose a man. Lancers trying to take advantage. And Lancers are going to get a call there. Get the opportunity for a 5-meter. And skips it off on the right side. Finds the back of the net. And after a back and a forth between the two teams here, with tremendous defense on both sides, Lancers able to edge out a score 4-3 with that 5-meter penalty. Middle of the pool now, Wildcats. Back to full strength. Swinging wide right. Again, trying to set up that man on the inside or to catch the defense out of position just for a second to get that quick snap shot. And unable there. Lancers send it deep to a man who's one-on-one, but out of position to take a good shot. Can he make it? Big two-hand block. And a little bit too much aggression there showed by the Lancers. Wildcats swinging wide right. 5 on the shot clock. Tries a pass on the deep left corner, but had to pass over 2 defenders, or sorry, shoot over 2 defenders. That's a difficult shot to take even on land. Unable to get it past. And that'll be a change of possession. Lancers now on the offensive. Minute 22 left. 10 on the shot clock for the Lancers. Swings it wide. Trying to get it inside. Powerful shot there to try and catch the opposite post and try and bounce back off in. Unable. And so now with just over a minute left, score 4-3, Lancers on top. The Wildcats now bringing it in close. Great defense. Takes it in the face. And had that defender not been there, that would have been a tricky one off of the water with a nice skip. Could have hit that back left corner. Looks like a quick timeout called. .45 seconds left, or excuse me, 48 seconds left in the third period. In what has been a defensive battle, both teams able to score in the 1 second window when a defense has been caught out of position or off of a 5-meter penalty. Both teams playing at a high level of defense tonight, keeping the opponents unable to get any sort of quality looks. And 48 seconds. The Lancers will be on offense. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Tries to find the center. And a great save. And from this angle, goalkeeper looked like they just elevated, had his head down, but threw his arms in the air, was able to deflect it off his shoulder. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Lancers lost possession, and it's a race to get back. 16 seconds now left in the period. Goalkeeper looking to send it with 10 seconds now. Gonna have to set up something quick. Take a shot from way deep. 5 seconds now. This will be it. And a great shot, but better defense keeps the score 4-3. St. Francis on top. As we approach the final period of play here tonight at the Holy Cross Aquatic Center in Mountain View, California, on the campus of St. Francis High School. And here we are in the final 7 minutes of play. The score very close, 4-3. St. Francis with the edge. And it looks like after some tussling, it's going to be a little jump ball. Possession now will go to St. Francis. St. Francis goalie, Commander here, quarterbacking, throws it to the right side, winging out now in the corner, trying to find the angle. Throws across, tries to dump it in close, but a swarm of Wildcats is there. St. Francis unable to maintain. And that'll be a turnover. .13 seconds on the shot. Wildcats swinging around, trying to find a shot on the inside. Finds that left side, just on the outside of that post. And that's the equalizer, 4-4. Tonight has just been defensive battle after defensive battle. Both teams have played with intensity the entire match and don't show signs of letting up anytime soon. Lancers lose possession there on a poor pass. Wildcats now looking to take advantage. Both teams trying to gain an edge and then keep their foot on the gas. And when one team is taking an advantage, the other team has answered. Been back and forth. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. 5 on the shot clock. Saint Ignatius loses it on a poor pass. And now St. Francis off to the races with one man to beat on the outside. And he's got it still. With the whistle, can't shoot. Tries to find a man. He got just a small window on the left side. What a score. And what an answer by St. Francis. And that's been the story all evening. Back and forth. One team answers, the other team responds. Just over 5 minutes left. Trying to find a man in the center. 7 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at that post. St. Francis with a lucky bounce. And again, one-on-one, Saint Ignatius with some tremendous defense. Just the goalie to beat off the crossbar. And off the crossbar, and after that, SI is going to take a quick timeout to regroup with just 4.5 minutes remaining in this final period of play. Just over 4.5 minutes left tonight. SI, center of the pool, looking to respond. Looking to gain an advantage here. Takes it to the left. Going to bring it to the top, now to the right. There's an open man, but a great defensive presence there. But whistles all around. SI will maintain possession. Going baseline. SI trying to take advantage of this. To the right wing. Tries. But a great deflection forces that shot into the crossbar. SI has to go way outside. And a great defensive effort by St. Francis. Tips that out of bounds. St. Francis back on the offensive. Sends it deep into SI territory. And a timeout called by St. Francis. And there was an ejection on an SI player. So St. Francis calls the timeout. With 3 minutes, 38 seconds left. SI going to be down a defender. St. Francis drawing up a play. And looking to take advantage of the personnel difference. Been a great night here of high school water polo in Mountain View, California. It was very hot for the first couple games, but has really cooled down into quite a pleasant evening. And good to have student athletes back in the action and fans and family in the stands once again, being able to cheer on their athletes. There's nothing quite like it. And nothing quite like that. Back of the net. St. Francis, just like they drew it up, able to take advantage of the differential in personnel. Taking a slight lead now, 6-4. With 3 minutes and 20 seconds left, though, SI has plenty of time to respond. They've shown that again and again tonight. In the right wing, trying to center it, trying to bring it to the middle. Goes across the pool, and a shot is not tipped. And that was high and wide. St. Francis now throwing deep, pressing from the corner. Crosses in a 1-2. Dumps it into the net for yet another Lancer score. And an incredible offensive maneuver there. Was able to get a man in just for that second, just long enough to extend, get a hand on the ball, and deliver it to the back of the net with authority. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left. And SI on the attack. Tries that spin behind the back pass, shot. Unable to convert this time. It worked earlier. The Lancers have wisened up to that. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. That attempt soured for the St. Francis Lancers. Under 2 now. Lancers with a 3-score lead. Still just enough time for SI if they act quickly. But St. Francis able to just swarm and give no opportunities to the Wildcats. Lancers now just trying to wind down the clock. Sends that way, way deep. And that'll be an ejection. And the Lancers had an opportunity there for the 1-2, but just misses high. Unable to extend the lead. Just a minute now left. And SI trying to put something together, just trying to get another score on the board. But the intensity of their play catching up to them. "40 seconds now. Just not enough time on the clock. And they played such hard. Oh, it just misses up high and left. SI, though, has put up just an incredible performance for 3.5 quarters on defense. Really kept the Lancers at bay. And I just think that intensity of play for that long was just an incredible effort, and they are physically just feeling how tired that is making them. And that'll be the whistle and the final buzzer. St. Francis on top after a really great matchup here. St. Francis High School, St. Francis up. And the winners of this contest, 7-4. What's been an exciting night of Varsity High School water polo. Tremendous matchup on both ends. Great defense showed by both sides. St. Francis able to edge this one out. Tune in Friday for another matchup between St. Francis SI, this time on the gridiron, and the league opener for the St. Francis Lancers here in Mountain View, California. We look forward to hosting you there. Again, you can find all of our live streams here live or posted after at bit.ly/LancerLive. That'll take you to the YouTube page where you can find everything. I'm Matt Ross signing off for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a